Hi everyone, this is the latest run through of the version 4.3 of the PluginHunt theme. So this is a massive overhaul to the theme that you've seen if you've been a customer for a while from version 1. Even from version 4 onwards there's been a lot of refinements, but now this really turns the theme into a full website solution. So starting at the top, this is the new homepage for the theme. You'll be able to see this. This is a fantastic landing page just for the theme. This template is actually included in the files, so you can edit the HTML and create your very own landing page and choose it as a page template. So this is a great new design, and this goes into the details of all the theme features. So we'll come back to that a little bit later. But the big addition is Woo. It now supports WooCommerce, so you can directly sell products through your site. And this is fantastic because this really does turn a product hunt style website into an e-commerce solution. And with the fantastic design, and also with our custom designs that we use on Epic Plugins ourselves for the account pages and order views, it really makes this stand out as your amazing website. But that's not all. We've also done a complete redesign of the blog. So the theme is great for hunting external products. It's great for blogging about your particular niche market or whatever your website's for. And it's also now great for selling products as well. It's a fantastic full solution. So the new blog really does look amazing. You've got all the social share, and you've got very bold, flat and clean product listing, and so a few more testimonials and a brand new footer. So again, you can customize all these areas in your admin. So these are all just footer menus. So if we start jumping into the theme, the other area to touch on is the discussions. So we've done a redesign of the discussion view. So this is a nice layout, quite similar to Discourse, so you can see how many views your topic's had, who's voted it up, what category it's in, and you can up or down vote the various discussions. I'll jump to that area shortly. You've still got the same grid layouts and the same profile pages, but with the addition of a new edit profile page, which again we'll jump onto. So the standard post view, and say this is familiar to most of you. This is the post group by day with featured images if those are set. So if we pick one, click on it, and it loads up in the particular view, and you've got similar products at the side. So it's all a very nice fancy layout, and you can up or down vote and get it takes you to the external link for that product. So it's a great way to list external affiliate products, for example. And then you've got the usual, you can add to collections, and that whole side of the website is still there. You can see the collections here, and you can click into them. And so example collection, there's nothing there at the moment. So if we go back to let's say this one and add it to the example collection, then it should show up, and there you go, it's in that example collection. So this, and then clicking on any of those, people can view your collections, and it all works great. So that's the usual, that's what's been in the theme for a good few versions. And moving on to some of the new developments in this version, so the discussions. So this is the new discussion area of the website. Again, you can click and you can discuss it, and you can create and post your own discussion. I'll come on to this new sell it section later, so that's a brand new area of the theme. So the discussions, so generally the categories now are color coded. These are color coded randomly, and so anything, so the discussions, FAQ, they're all coloured the same as the same category, but they're all a slightly different colour. So no matter how many categories you have, you're going to have a different coloured icon, and they're quite easy to see which ones they are. So if you click on any of the topics, it loads out and you can discuss it in the usual way. Close it again, and then so the view counts and the reply count. So this one's actually had a reply, a discussion from me, and you can see that the reply there. And then again, I can reply to that and go, cool idea, Mike. And then if we then come out of that back to the page, you'll be able to see that it's now got 2 replies and it's had an extra view, and you can view the profile of the people that have upvoted it in the same way. So it's a nice little hub. So this takes you to the profile, and you've got the usual layout of everything you've upvoted, and it even shows the discussions you've created. So if you've got an image, it will show, otherwise you need to put images in. So this is a great way of just jumping on and saying, oh, actually this discussion's a nice discussion again. Yeah, oh, there's no comments. Why no comments? And now we've got a comment. So if we then go back to the discuss one, this is another discussion, this time with a box. So you can see, oh, it's not on that page, so it must be on page 2. Another discussion, this time with a box. 1 reply, 5 views, and again jumping on it, and that's the comment I just made a minute ago. So that's the new discussion area, and so it's a fantastic new way of having a great discussion forum that can be upvoted, and you can see who's voted, and you can see how many views it's had, how many replies it's had, and which category it's in. So this is a new design and brand new to version 4.3. So moving on to the next new section is WooCommerce. So building WooCommerce into the theme is a fantastic addition. So you can see here WooCommerce, these are all some example products I've created. So then if we have a look how that looks on the front end, so here you go, it's exactly the same layout on the shop page, add to cart, and then if you click on any of these, they pop out in the same way, and you can add it to the cart. You've got your usual related products, and you can add additional media in the same way as before and have the slider working. So that's all a great new way of doing things. And again, so click on any of the others. Oh, let's have a look at the Lander plugin, that's related products. And then you're onto the Lander plugin, which is on sale. So that's the great product side of it. But not only products, we've also built in compatibility with an auction plugin is auctions. So I've only set up a couple of these. So very similar to products, and you can see on the product page, anything with a hammer is an auction. If it's a red hammer, it's ended, so that won't actually show up in your list. The green ones are still active. So again, if we look at the auctions, again you can see lots of items in auction. Click on it, pops out, and you got all this additional items here around. I'm actually the only person that's bid on this, and there's 3 weeks, 1 day, 5 hours and 7 minutes left with the countdown timer. And then I can bid, but I've no need to bid because I'm winning. And so this is a whole new type of product, and it's got the same things as before. You can add media, you can share it on your various social networks to get more people bidding on your products. I'll share a link in the comments on this YouTube video to show you exactly whereabouts you can pick up this auction plugin that it's been made compatible with. So that's a really great addition. And as mentioned before, so you can jump over and say sell it. So is it a buy now, is it an auction? If it's an auction, what's the reserve price? What's the price? What's the name? And add media the usual way. Again, so I can do a very quick example for you. So my latest auction for you guys. Reserve price, I only want $60 for this one, but it's actually $120 if you want to buy it from me now. And obviously that's sort of, it may end up somewhere between there, which will be good. So any bidders more than welcome to bid. And then we'll upload an image. Don't really know what to upload. Let's upload a couple of very small images to start with. Let's go to downloads. Let's get myself something a bit better. It's a little bit small. Let's have WooCommerce, man. It'll do. I'm gonna get rid of that one. It's not quite good enough. Let's upload another one. So we'll stick there and then sell it. And this jumps, and you can see there you got your media that's added to the plugin, our latest auction, and you can click on any of these and they come up in the lightbox. So it's a great new way. I say these aren't great images because they're only quite small, but if you get some proper images with your products, then it'll look a lot nicer. And if you jump back to your auction page, you find the quickest way to get to this. Back to auctions, you can see latest auction for you guys is there. pops out. So that's been posted from the front end, and it's all ready to bid on. So that's a great new addition. Obviously pick better images when you're logging your own, but you can do it on the back end just like you would normally. So that is that whole part. So the other side to jump into is we've completely redesigned all the pages of the theme. So before, where you had the change log or the frequent asked questions, it was just a standard WordPress page shoehorned into the header and footer of the main list of products. So now we've actually got a brand new page layout. So I'll give you an example here. So this is a testimonials page for the theme, and so these are everybody that's commented over the time that it's been on sale, and you can see it fits in quite nicely with the header, the footer. So that's a particular example. So that's one example there, and the other one will be the pricing page. I'll show you an example. So again, this is the new pricing page, and you can see the cost of the theme, and again, everything's set up. So that's really nice. So if we carry on jumping through, so these are just the single auction pages again. So this is a single product, so you can buy it now, but then you've got your related products. This is just the single view if somebody hits the URL from an external point. So all of the pop-out views of the products you see, they've all got their own URL, SEO friendly, so it's really great there. And you can share and tweet and just work through it that way. And that was one I showed you before, and then this is an auction single view. So again, you can see the nice styling of the bids. But then, so once you finish that, purchase, picks everything up, then that's great. Yeah, you're like, okay. So what does it look like for customers on their account? So I've always been a really big fan of the way of the Woo Themes account and my account page. And if you've purchased a product from us in the past, you'll be able to see all the fancy new ways there. So quickly jumping through my account, you'll see it's laid out the same way. So you've got dashboard, orders, edit details, and you've got your little avatar there. So everything's on the front end, and you can see how good that looks. And then viewing of the orders, that comes through, and it's all styled in line with the theme. And that's exactly the same as your profile view. So the your profile, when you're editing that on the theme, it's the same layout. So you can see everything that's in there. You can generate new passwords. You can set your photos. So it's all a really consistent view. So without going on for too long, I'm just going to quickly cover the blog. So the new blog, you can see it's an amazing layout, nice and clean. And so just to show you how it looks, so here is our blog, is an interesting one on where it's just got some lorem ipsum, but it's all different types of lorem ipsum. So you can see what code looks like, you can see what inline code looks like, highlights, block quotes, italics, bold, and then you've got the nice little thing taking you back to the main website there. So if someone's on the blog, you can then quickly go, oh, okay, yeah, this is good. And it's a nice little independent, nice layout, clean, nice fonts, then all the sharing buttons and an idea of when it's posted. So very quickly jumping through the final few admin side, so you can see the plugin hunts installed, version 4.3, you can go to the documentation. The waiting list is populated if people have requested to either be a seller on your website, to be able to submit content, or to be able to just comment on your articles. So you can lock your website down as strongly as you like, or you can, under general settings, you can choose what new members join us. So subscriber, they'll just be able to view your content. Contributor, they can comment, and authors can publish posts or sell products. And then multi-vendor it's another additional plugin that you can use to turn your website into a marketplace. So if that is something you want to do, then just to give you a very quick highlight of what that looks like, I've actually hidden it in my theme options. So there's another tab, so if the save changes there, and again I'll share the link to this, and it's under my account. So if you go under my account, you'll see now we've got sales. So if you've got a multi-vendor site, you can have all of your community selling products, and then they click on sales, and you can see what they've sold, who they've sold it to, and how much commission that they're due. And so as an admin of this site, I would be a vendor. So you've got me as a vendor here, and then I can sell. But then any other user could do this, so you could, and that's where a real big power of WooCommerce comes in. So I can jump on, and you can have any user being able to sell their products and you take a commission under this plugin. And then as an admin of the site, you can pay all your vendors and you can take a cut from all the sales. So that's a great addition if you want to be operating a multi-vendor site. And again, I'll send you the links to the multi-vendor a little bit later on. So again, this will all be in the latest documentation. And then you've got orders, so you can see all the different people, and then you can have how much commission's due, and you can pay them out either manually through PayPal Mass Pay, or you can use the PayPal Split Adaptive plugin. Again, I'll add all the additional plugins that you can use to set this type of website up. So that's the general PluginHunt pages here. You've got pages, you've got waiting lists, and then you've got some admin tools if you're upgrading from an earlier version. Then finally the theme options. So there's tons of options here for you, running all the way down to the layouts, whether you want sticky collections, the profiling, whether you want to enable discussions, what your messages are for people that don't have enough, the highest user credential there, your new post form, so change all of the fonts there. You've got a MailChimp autoresponder integration, but you do need to be on PHP 5.3. Most areas should be. The colours that you want in the theme, your blog layout, and then you can customize any of the CSS you want in here, as well as input a Google Analytics tracking code to track your visitors. And then you can just put your Twitter handle in for the tweet buyers in the options on the share pages. So that's it covers all of the features of the theme, but what you can do with that now is pretty much whatever you want to do with it. You can create a niche website in any area you like, and it's a fantastic solution. So any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, but I will be updating all the documentation to take allowance for the new version in as soon as possible. But hope you enjoy it, guys. Cheers.